You're sure? It looks like a piss cat. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Peelerz podcast, where we discuss the nitty, the gritty, and the pretty side of stripping. Here I have today again
Serena, Rayne. Oh, I get to go first today.
And Jazmin Taylor.
I'm number one. With the other host, Krella Kraken. Let's do a quick life update. What's new with you guys?
Burnout.
Burnout
That's
is
what's
real.
new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we've been all working since forever.
And so the burnout hits harder when it's slow season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because you go out, you do your insane shows, and we've been lazy as fuck this week.
Oh, I've been lazy as fuck all month.
But it still feels more exhausting.
Yes.
Well, even when I did do a couple of good shows, people are like,
Yeah, I came off of a J-split drop the other day, and literally millimeters from the floor. And then I put my foot that was behind my head already and smacked it on the stage, sat up and was like,
Are you not entertained?
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, it sucks when they won't clap, and it sucks even worse when they're watching your show and they're cheering and they're screaming, and then you go around and they're holding a 20 for you and they go, "Oh, you don't have a lighter?" And put it back in their pocket. Fuck, this isn't a convenience store. You're tipping me for my show.
Yes. So, go ahead.
oh, I was going to say, or it's worse when they hold up the 20 and they're like, hey, do you have change? I need 15 back.
So yesterday, this guy, so I didn't get promo this week, which I also didn't grab any for today. Oops.
Fantastic.
So I didn't get posters this week, so all I've had is magnets, and this guy hands me a 20, and I hand them 3 magnets because there was 3 of them. Mm-hmm. And he was like, that was a $20 magnet. And I was like,
it was not, because I gave you 3
And it's not, you're not paying for the fucking product.
Right?
It's called tipping.
Yes.
You are tipping me and getting something out of it. I
Yeah.
could choose to not give you anything. And I
Exactly.
won't be in trouble. You might be mad and we might get a talking to, but realistically, there's no exchange of product. You're tipping me for my show, and you get a little tweet on top of it. And you don't get that anywhere else in the fucking world.
Right.
Other than competitions in the States.
yes.
Yeah.
But that's still just throwing out free promo.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
No. So, in the month of February, this goes out to everyone. If you go to the strip club, plan on spending just a little bit of money.
Yeah, just a little,
Just a little bit.
$5 per person per show. Mm-hmm. There was, 70, 80 people in there last night?
Fuck, even $2 if you have a group of 10. And you can, if you're broke as shit, if you're there on a limo package, if you're there to celebrate your birthday and you're on a budget, just all budget, at least $20 per person just for tipping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when we're handing out free shots and free bottles and we're signing your posters and we're giving you a smile. And I love my fans. Oh my God. And I hate when they can't afford my shit because I want to give them everything,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, that being said, advice for big supporters and big fans, if you are on a budget, is to go in and sign up for the free limo packages.
Yeah.
Yes.
That way you're saving your money on your alcohol, your entry, and your ride, and you can use that money to get all the posters you fucking want.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh, I forgot something.
Oh, that Red Bull's delicious.
Is it a necessity?
Kind of, because I'm picky about the way things look. Pause.
Meatball head, but that's it.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry, everybody. I'm not doing makeup today. I'm crafting. I'm gluing shit to other shit because tism.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm getting in here. Yeah, I feel like every February we're always discussing, fuck, is this worse than last year?
So on that note, we actually went back. So I have all of my numbers from 2017, 18.
18?
Yeah, she's got her shit put together. I'm no.
But it was not really, because if you look back, I even said to her, I was like, oh, I'm so glad that I found what calendar books are instead of drawing lines in a notebook to try and separate days. Anyway, so we went back and we tallied all of my Februarys from 2018 to now. The best one was 11,000, and every other one has been 6.5.
This is
6.8.
She's saying within a month, and
Yes.
this is working every single night. Different clubs around Alberta, not just one club strictly. This is going all the way around. So,
and it was before COVID, so it was 7 days a week.
Yes.
Or 6 days a week. Every booking was a Monday.
And Monday to Sunday.
So we are not technically any worse and or any better than we have been in the last 8 years.
And it's every year, everyone's like, this is the worst it's ever been.
Always.
This is the worst. I'm like, I don't know, man, because there's been times that I've been like, even at the busiest clubs, and there's 4 people.
Yes.
And that was maybe last year or 2 years ago. But there was multiple times that that's happened to me for sure.
Yeah. We looked at mine, and same thing. Like, February is always slow, but like, I worked 2 weeks.
In 2021?
21, 22, I don't know. I usually only work 2 weeks out of the month. Like, I work 1 week on, 1 week off, or 2 weeks on, 1 week off.
As 2 girls who have been in the industry for so long, what do you think would bring more people and or money into the club?
Nothing. There's nothing you can do.
You don't think so?
Not for
right now,
February's,
yeah.
not for January's, because everyone is tapped after Christmas, and then rent, and then they just finally start catching up after Christmas again, and then February's rent comes, and February's a short month, so sometimes there's only like 1.5 pay period, right?
Yeah.
People won't even get their checks until yesterday, which was technically the last day of the month, but then today is rent, so it's like there's nothing you can even do.
True.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
then
sucks about it.
add like Valentine's Day and stuff on top of that too.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of.
Yeah.
Do you guys have fun on Valentine's Day?
No, I was working.
we were also working.
Yeah.
I mean, we made a bunch of TikToks.
Yes, that was fun.
That was fun. We did do like a photo shoot thing, and we made Valentine's Day stuff for the like people at work. So
I
that
honestly,
was
like,
fun.
I love working on holidays because I can bring flowers and treats to the girls. Because as someone who doesn't get them often, when like the amount of times, this is so sad, the amount of times that I've given people flowers and they've cried,
Yeah.
especially with Stripper Olympics, I get 50 some and I hand them all out. And like sometimes a waitress will cry, or like someone who helped out during the shows, I'll give them a flower and they cry. And they're like, oh, because I'd never ever received flowers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
Right.
That hits hard.
Men, buy your women flowers. And we're not talking $300, $400, $500 bouquets. Go to Save On. Pick out something that has her favorite color in it and bring it home on a Wednesday. You'll probably be rewarded.
In multiple ways.
Yeah.
Especially if she has to say it. pff, no
Heaven forbid if you were to write on those little free pieces of paper
Yes.
that you get with the flowers telling her that you love her.
And say one nice non-physical thing about her.
Whew. I love the way that you look after me. Put that shit on a thing, hand that to your chick. Boom.
Can't imagine life without you.
Right?
I'd die.
You're the best thing I wake up to every morning. Holy shit.
You make
Someone
my
guy's
life-
writing this down.
Yeah, write this down.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. Write it down.
So, little life update on me. I got dumped a little bit before Valentine's Day, and like I'll just be very blunt and honest about it. It was deteriorating in the relationship. I had already tried to break up with him. We kind of got back together. Then we're fighting over dumb TikToks and this and that. He ended up breaking up with me. It was kind of a relief, this and that. But like the thing that stung is like words over actions. And even though I was okay with us not getting back together or not working it out that week or doing what the like being heartbroken during Valentine's week, I was okay with that. But I could have lived without the words, without the actions.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, dude, you're sitting here and telling me sorry. Well, I'm watching every girl in this fucking dancer house get flowers.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that that's never clicked in your head and that's just like, oh, I have to tell you about it. Fuck, man, you are 40 years old. Pick up the phone, order flowers. Call a friend. Hey, I need a favor. Go fucking Safeway.
Well, and the other girl got flowers delivered to a location she wasn't even at.
yeah.
And the flower lady went into her house and dropped them off so that they would be there nice and fresh when she got home 2 days later.
You know what fucking disgusted me about it too is the fact that he was like, not disgusted, but like he was from that town.
Literally,
that we were in.
he was like 5 minutes away from us.
He knew where we were at. He knew the location of it. Even like, it sounds so creepy, but if you're that desperate, drive by and see what the address is.
Yep.
If you're that desperate,
No,
you
don't
go
even-
there and you leave the flowers. You call, say there's flowers. You know.
Here's the thing. It's not even that complicated because you have a supercomputer in your fucking hand. Go onto Google Maps and then you put that shit into detail mode and then you act like you're walking down the street to the location and then you street view it and then boom, address.
yeah.
Like it's
And it's like it's the excuse of I can't afford it either. It's like go get one of the cheap ones.
Yep.
And drop it off, leave, and say, hey, they're downstairs.
Yeah.
Or another thing is that he had the girl, another girl that we were staying with, he had her number because when I went to Mexico, I was with her and I said, hey, in case of emergency, I sent her. He has her Instagram.
Yeah.
He knows her fucking name. You know, at any
if he's
time,
on Instagram, we were posting all week together. He could have messaged me as well.
Yeah. There's a very easy way that he could have.
Hey, I'm just going to drop these off. Can you run down and grab them for her?
And my mom's done that with you. My mom has said my daughter needs flowers and called you up because she just. There's a million ways. If you really wanted to, you would. It's so fucking easy. But
right?
I hate saying that. If you wanted to, you would. Fuck, I'm almost 35. Like,
but it's true.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he would.
Mm-hmm. It is true. I just I hate having to repeat it because I don't want to repeat it anymore. I just want to be the type of girl that's like, oh, you won't?
Yeah.
I'm so sick of being the girl that's always like, you never did this for me, and like trying to be justified and get my weights. Fuck it. Just ignore him. Just, doesn't
throw the whole man away.
Throw the whole man away.
I don't he is a great guy. He obviously has a lot to learn, and so do I. Mm-hmm. So in no way do I want to talk shit about him because it's just two people that didn't work out. No one cheated. Nothing extreme happened.
Yeah, exactly. It was just two. And the distance also. Distance is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Distance is very hard. And I think that a lot of the times too, when we say like, oh, if he wanted to, he would. It's if he wanted to, he would within his category. Like, we are not sitting here being like, he didn't buy me a trip to the Maldives for Valentine's Day. Like, that's not what we're saying. And that's not what we're saying to people out there either. Like, when we say, if he wanted to, he would. We're just saying that if you make $40K a year, go to Save On and buy some flowers.
Yeah.
Buy her favorite candy. Make her a dinner.
I mean, it's in February, but like, go pick some fucking flowers. Put in the effort. That's what matters, is the effort.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's what I told him.
Of it.
That's what I told him too. Is like, flowers to me mean more than words.
Right.
Although words do mean a lot too. Like, lately I've been experiencing just men not being gentlemanly, and anytime I kind of mention like, guys will be like, really, Buckley, off,
attack,
off,
get down,
off,
You're
off,
so much heavier than Mochi.
off,
Oh, God.
off, Buckley. Her face, she's like, why? I don't
get down,
Buckley, get down.
It's okay. I'm small.
No.
I'm sure.
There we go.
God, she's heavy.
She is heavy. What men are saying, and like, these men will be begging me for a chance in my fucking Instagram. There was one that's even like, hey, I seen your TikToks about not getting flowers. I'm going to send you some money to get flowers. And I'm like, oh my God, that's actually so nice. And he's like, imagine what I could do as a boyfriend.
No.
Hi, Bobby. You didn't send me fucking money. You messaged me last night, and you've messaged me 4 times since, being like, yeah, look at my loft. Look what I could do as a boyfriend. You couldn't even send me fucking flowers. You didn't send money for flowers. You know where I'm fucking working. My schedule's posted. And this is a guy who has been begging for me for months. And it's like, you don't actually want the girl. You want the idea of her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Strippers seem easy, and you think they're going to be easy in bed. They're going to be easy in life. They're going to be laid back because they can supply their own shit. Fuck
We aren't
off.
supplying shit.
We are high maintenance as fuck.
Yeah.
And then when you start to bring that up, they go like, well, are you going to do my laundry? The thing is about all of this is that we naturally will, because women bring that
I will
value.
do your laundry. I will. Are you paying rent?
If I'm well taken care of, I will make your life very easy.
And you'll never have to bring it up. And you'll never have to bring it up or talk about it or anything. You don't.
It's like the laundry fairy. Have you seen that fucking TikTok where it's like the guy and he's like, I have one of those coffee tables too. I just leave something on it and all of a sudden it's fucking gone. Mm-hmm. That could be your life if you just stepped up a little, brother.
Yeah, and that, like, you'll never have to say that to a woman. The only reason she's not doing it is because you're not supplying the safety and reassurance that she needs to be a woman.
Yep.
And if you want to be a fucking princess that's taken after, go on Grindr, not Tinder.
Yeah, exactly. You're looking for a man.
You're looking for a man.
daddy.
You're instantly looking for some kind of transaction, which is weird. And if you want that transaction, show up first before. Mm-hmm. Like, why the fuck are you?
Show me that you're worth the effort you want me to put in.
Absolutely.
That's what they keep saying to us. They keep saying that to us. Just you do you.
What do you bring to the table? I don't know. Do you supply the table? Are you going to supply the chairs?
Yeah.
What table am I setting?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, what happened to courting? It's like almost instantly guys are just like, fuck, I paid for dinner and this woman isn't like licking my boots. And you're like, why would you want a woman to act like that?
Yes.
That's the bare minimum you can do.
Yeah.
That is literally the bare minimum. You want to take us out, you want to see us, you can pay for the outing.
And also, hold on 1 second. We have made it so much easier for them in so many ways. Like, before, you used to have to call a house phone, set a date, show up, get out of the car, knock on the door, introduce yourself to whoever opened the door. wait for her to come downstairs, show up, walk her to the car, open the car door, and proceed on with the date. And then drop her off, where you had to get out of the car, walk her to the house, make sure she got inside safe. Now, you motherfuckers pull up, send an I'm here text, and expect me to go, oh my God, he's here, and run out the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Excuse you?
I'm sick of being attracted to the men that come over and they look at my well-established life with my well-established friends and my they have their 1-bedroom apartment that they lived in for 4 months because they have to jump from place to place to place with their different jobs and whatnot.
And they have like a lawn chair in the living room.
A lawn chair. They have, of course, a crazy large TV because that's what all men need.
Sitting on those milk crates.
Sports.
Yeah, and they're like, you know, what are you gonna add to my life? Like, isn't it obvious
Get a bed frame and then talk to me.
it's so obvious like what women bring to the table, and I don't know, it's just like every time that a man talks to me like that, it's like, do you not see that I can obviously supply for myself?
Yeah.
Or they assume that it's like bought by other people, or that men have bought everything that I have. And like in a way with my job, yeah, but like I've never had a man be like, I'm taking you shopping for taxidermy and should have bought me a piece or a bag or anything
Let's
like that.
Let's go to the antique store. Let me buy you whatever you want.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'd shit my pants.
No, because, and this is not like, I'm not hating on men. This is not a bash men. But like, just put in the effort. You want to like a freaky taxidermy tattooed whatever? I don't even know how else to describe you.
You know what my ex described me as? He says, it's like someone took a girl from my dreams and every way I wanted her to look and printed you out. And then I'm like, then why are you treating me? Then why are you treating me like some chick you met at the mall that's like subpar? I don't know. There's a lot, like every time that I talk to him about being like, hey, here's an opportunity to be a man. And he'd be like, well, if I do that, you doing this? I'm like, I've been doing that. I told you how much I love doing laundry and I've organized your whole fucking closet. Why? I've given the example and you're getting mad at me for already doing it when you haven't done shit.
Can we pause 1 second? You enjoy doing laundry?
I fucking love laundry.
Are you like wash, fold, put away in the same day?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yes. Love it, love it, love it. I like organizing it, being in Richard's closet when he's like, oh, I have boxes of stuff to undo. I'm like, can I? Even when he had like some of it organized in certain ways, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Nope, that should be over there. That should be in that timeline, you know?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I will do the laundry.
I will wash it and it will go in the dryer.
Yes.
It will sit
But
on my
it
floor.
will not be put away.
I fucking love laundry.
5 to 7 business days minimum.
Yeah.
I like also really like doing things for people who make me laugh and make me come and make me
That's fair.
and buy my coffee and fucking, you know, actually take me out having to plan the date. Like, man, I have not every single time I've gone to a fucking cemetery with a man this year, I've planned that date.
Yeah.
Ew, it's free, my guy. Free.
Yep.
Yeah. Ew. Ew.
Like, icky. On the other side of this, so like, I'm a relatively, I don't want to say simple person or easy person. Don't get any ideas. I'm a fan of like a good arcade date or something. Like, you know, take me to do something nerdy.
Fuck with escape rooms.
Yes. Oh my God. Escape rooms. Like,
$35 a person.
I don't need big expensive dates. I don't need big fancy dates. I don't need like crazy extravagant dates. And I don't think any of us do.
I think we all deserve them.
We do,
Yes.
for sure. But like, that's not the necessity. That's not what we're asking for. We're asking for the effort. Put in the effort. You know, my most recent relationship, I don't like real flowers because I cannot keep them alive and they just die and it makes me so sad. So he bought me a whole bunch of fake flowers and I still have them. I collect them. They're beautiful. I have like this cute little potted orchid. I love it. I love orchids.
I think every woman has their version of flowers, you know, their version of that little small cheap gift that's like, you just do this.
Order it on Amazon. It's going to show up to the front door.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
And then let me open the box and pop the bubble wrap
Yes.
because I want to pop the bubble wrap.
Your dick will be sucked.
Yeah.
The kitchen will be clean. She'll probably make you a steak
Dinner
or something.
will be made.
Yeah.
I will even make dessert.
Don't do it.
Buckley, you gotta stay down.
Buckley?
No, sausage.
Buckley?
You're too big. I am small.
Buckley.
You're going to crush me.
Hey. Consent, Buckley. We've talked about this.
Okay, down.
Off.
Get down.
Off. Off.
That was my toe. Stepped on my toe.
It's a broken toe.
It is my broken toe. She stomped all over it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so sick of like men just instantly putting me in my masculine, and I hate that that's a trend right now, but I feel it more and more the older I get, where I'm really embracing being feminine and like, no, this is actually what I want. I'm putting my foot down. I'm sick of being like,
Don't worry, I got it.
yeah, or the pushover, and it's like, fuck off. I am not asking for a lot. I definitely know that I deserve more.
Yes.
And I also believe they deserve more, but it's time to stop giving them so much and giving them your heart and your patience and all your efforts and my therapy. I'm done giving my therapy to other people. Fuck off.
Right? Yep, 100%.
Valid.
Shit's like $200 an hour, and I'm sitting here being like, do you realize that you're reacting to this? Fuck off.
Go to therapy yourself. I paid for this knowledge.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will not be doing wifey things for men that are not husband material. That includes laundry, cooking, and sucking dick.
Laundry, cooking, sucking dick.
Yes.
My whole diet.
Yeah, right?
I wish it was. I honestly, I really want, obviously, something sexual in my life and something fulfilling and something exciting. But it's been so long since I've experienced that that it's like, do I want it? Should I just be on my own forever? The fuck not.
I don't know.
Fuck. Men really aren't proving to add anything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is turning such a negative episode. Sorry, guys.
I do think that, like, and I don't want to say this, like, meanly, I do think because of our job, we have, I don't want to say higher standards, but we have standards because we do have these men that come into the clubs sometimes and they treat us very well. They pay for our time. They're kind. They're generous. They're all these things. And we can't find that in like our regular day-to-day lives because all these men are like, oh, you're a stripper. You should be easy. When that's the total wrong way to approach that. We have hundreds of men who will treat us well, pay us, tip us, take us shopping, do whatever.
There's going to be a man in the comments being like, oh, well, we put up with you being a stripper. So that kind of, and I don't know if
put up with anything. I'm sorry, you don't.
Yeah.
No. It's not put up with anything. Everything is a give and take. Mm-hmm. Everything is a give and take. So, maybe some girls that are in relationships don't get to do bachelor parties, or maybe they don't get to, book too far out of town for too long. And so you putting up with us being strippers is also us putting up with your hissy fits and your bullshit and all of your little tips and tricks and ways that you need
Insecurity.
Yeah,
Insecurity. Is what you're describing.
And it's like, and then to top it all off, they don't have the communication skills. There's some out there that do. But there's proven from all of my friends that most of them do not.
Yeah, the communication definitely suffers. And I believe that all of us need to work on in every way
Absolutely.
communicating, but that was actually where the fight started. And I just want to say that when I'm bitching about men, this is not all to do with the recent ex at all.
Yeah, it's just all of the collective.
All men. But
Yeah.
that's how the fight started, is like, he did have a point and he's completely entitled to feel how he wants. And I am willing to discuss that and hear him out. But how he came at me was just straight up yelling and swearing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Ew.
No. And I'm like, you have to give me space to calm down from this so I can see your side. And I told
Exactly.
him a few times, like, I honestly don't get it. I don't get your side. I don't see it. I don't understand it. He was mad because of TikToks. I'm like, these are TikToks you've seen. TikToks I've posted on Instagram. All this shit. So, like, I'm confused about it. I'm unsure if you're being controlling. I'm trying to see your side. I need a second. And what did he do?
Double down.
Called me screaming when I told him I needed space.
Yeah.
And then when you're not willing to do this, I'm like, I am willing. I just need a second because I don't understand it.
Yeah, I need to wrap my brain around what it is you're asking of me at this point.
Yeah. And then he berated until I ended up freaking out and being like, I don't know. I see this as controlling. I'm trying to tell you that I need to see it another way. But right now, this, especially with the calling me when I'm saying I'm needing space, I see this as controlling.
And you were at work.
Yeah, and I was at work. And then what does he do? He tries to take the power back because I recently broke up with him. He goes, well, we're over. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
Yeah.
we're done fighting, no more messages, and he regrets it the day after. And I'm like, that isn't how you communicate. That's not how you get a point across at all. No. And he went, well, you did the same. You regretted breaking up with me. And I'm like, hey, you're admitting to me right now that you did this knowing that you wanted to not break up. You still wanted me in your life. You decided to toss me away to get a point across. The point didn't get across. I don't fucking understand it, because when I broke up with you,
It was valid.
I thought about it. I know I shouldn't have done it over text, but I've talked about this a few times, how I need to write it out.
Yeah.
I need to reread it, and I need to make sure that my point's getting across in the way that I want to. And if you interrupt me, there's no point.
Yeah.
So,
See, and now playing devil's advocate, because this is something that I know about myself, I am also that very explosive, reactive, fuck you, I'm done. And I do it quite often with quite a bit of things, all of the time. Like literally all of anything that you've ever seen.
tell me
that
about
is
how many
stressful.
times you've not done stuff.
Anything that has been stressful in my life, I have said, fuck you, I'm done.
Yes.
To it at some point. I don't mean it, and I know that I shouldn't say it, because there's other people out there, when I say, fuck you, I'm done, they take that and go, okay, I'm going to bed. And then I go, wait, no, I'm angry, and I need to learn how to communicate better.
But you understand that about you.
Yes.
You're not doing it as trying to get power back.
No.
You are doing it out of a reaction of feeling rejected and wanting to call the rejection before it happens to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is something I can understand. But if you are only doing it because you're like, oh, he dumped me, now I'm going to do it to him.
Yeah.
That's not communication. That's not learning anything. That's trying to put someone through the same pain that they put you through. And
it never works that way.
And it's so petty.
Yeah.
it is, especially when it's like, he's like, you did the same. And I'm like, actually, I did it completely different in different ways. And yeah, I understand it hurt you. Why would I want to put you through that again? Mm-hmm. But, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't watch this episode. I don't want him to think that every shitty thing I'm saying about men right now is about him, because
It's not. It's about men in general.
he wasn't overly horrible boyfriend at all. It's just I really need excitement and like aliveness and gentlemanliness and you know, I'm really sick of having to say how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part's
And like
annoying.
sometimes it's, you know, like tips and tricks and tweaks for how you want to be treated is fine to say, but if you have to sit there and draw them a fucking map,
Buckley,
off.
why do you like me so much? Get down.
because you're easily accessible.
I also probably smell like puppy.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I smell like glue.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair for both parties. It's not fair if a man chooses a woman who's not so much out of his league, because that's not what I mean, but out of his depth maybe, or that he's not willing to learn. Like, just learn your woman. Mm-hmm. Nobody's expecting you to get it within the first 2, 3, 4 months. Nobody's saying that you have to know her inside and out, but ask her some fucking questions about herself. Take notes. Write it down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there that have my entire order from every fucking restaurant that I go to.
Hi.
So if they called me and said, hey, I'm stopping at Wendy's, I'm going to pick you up chicken nuggets, side Caesar salad with no cheese, and a kids McFrosty, whatever the fuck those things are called, Frosties.
Frosty.
You know what I mean? Like, if my best friends can do it, and if other people can do it, it's doable.
Honestly, I think that is part of the problem.
Yeah, that our friends are so good.
That our friends are thoughtful. And I think that too, if I wasn't that thoughtful, I probably wouldn't have as high standards.
Probably.
You know? And like, I remember little details about my friends too. If I see it, like, I'll buy it for them kind of thing. And then I think like, oh, I want a man like that. And then I don't date a man like that. And then I make it their fault that they're not like that. And I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, as soon as you see that they are not capable of doing those things.
It's not even capable. They could be capable.
No, they're not. They're not.
I
Because
could
they
be the
won't
girl.
learn.
It could be their personality. They could just not, not.
Yeah.
That's not their thing. And that's completely okay. And
But it's not for me.
Yeah. If for me to expect that of them, no. And like, that's the standard. If you don't want to keep the standard, it makes me feel like shit when you don't keep the standard. Because you're hearing what I want and need, and you're choosing not to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Well, and like I have a running list on my phone of like things all of my friends like. Mm-hmm. And it's not because I'm like, oh, I need to make sure that I know everything about them. It's because like, I'm going to Wendy's and I'm like, oh, hey, Jazmin, I'm stopping at Wendy's. I don't
You
even
want
need
your
to call
usual?
you.
Yeah.
I don't need to call you. I'm just double checking that you want something. I already know what I need to get, and it just helps me keep things organized, you know?
I love going thrifting and finding stuff that matches someone perfectly. Even
Right.
like the freelancers who I don't really know. Yui is like, she's got this style too that like every time I find something, I have to get it for her almost.
Yeah.
And we're not even close. And it's like, well, I can do that. And a man can walk into a cheap gas station, see all this shit that like I'm a fucking love. And they're like, nah.
Yeah.
No. But oh my God, this is so hypocritical of me because the relationship before was that other guy who was too nice. And he would do anything and everything for me, but we just didn't click.
You need that medium. You need someone that can put you in your place while treating you like a woman.
Yes. And like someone who I don't feel like a pushover. I haven't felt like every relationship I'm in is like he just really, really likes me and thinks I'm really, really cool. So I just should. And I gotta stop being a pushover and I have to just start putting my foot down and being like, yeah, you can like me as much as you want and hold it over my head, but it doesn't mean you're supplying the things that I need in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I just do that all the time where I'm like, oh, he just likes me so much. I guess I have to kind of date him. Where's my fucking self-esteem in that?
You don't know?
Yeah. And I feel like these guys know it. They can just pressure me into a relationship. And then I'm like, but I want to
I get here?
Yeah, like I have wants and needs. And I'm like, but I already have you. Now you're just being fucking needy. And I'm like, I am though. I am because I set the bar so low to get me, and then they have me, and they're like, "What? Now you want this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Like no man is gonna enter my house within the first 3 months.
No.
Nope, they're not entering my fucking house. If I don't have flowers within the 3 months, they're not even gonna be a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have
Probation
to,
period.
Probation
Yes.
period.
Someone who actually enjoys and likes my podcast too. Like he
Yeah.
has a podcast, so we can't stand each other's podcasts.
Yeah.
So that's a big fucking red flag.
Yeah.
We both create the same material and don't like each other's material. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also one of the selling points is I'm like, oh, he does the same thing I do. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not the same
No.
capacity. It's not the same. Yeah. Well, on a lighter note, we are planning a girls' trip.
Yeah.
Woo! And
It's finally making it out of the group chat.
out of the group chat. It's I'd call them all my Fort Mac friends because even though you're not really in Fort Mac,
Yeah.
I don't get to see you often.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bunch of girls, and we're going to a Renaissance fair.
Renaissance.
What
What is that guy? Oh my God, you reminded me of that guy who's like, if he's something, I love
We need that audio for when we go there.
Yes.
I'm excited as fuck because it's not a sexual thing. It's not a work thing. We get to dress up outside of our comfort zones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've
need to
never-
eat giant ass turkey legs.
Yeah.
The big
I've
turkey
never
legs.
Seen it.
There's an elephant.
There's elephants.
Elephants.
And
And I swear to God, if they're lying to me about the fucking elephants, or it's like a background
Or a
picture.
guy dressed as an elephant.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But we do get to go see
Jacques the Whipper.
Jacques the Whipper.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I've only seen a few of his TikToks.
Yeah.
And what does he do? Can you explain for the people?
Okay, so he dresses up and draws on, like those really funny French mustaches with like a
Jacques,
Sharpie.
the curly. Yeah, it's eyeliner.
Yes.
But-
and
I kind of want to see if he'll come strip at our Airbnb after.
No, he comes to whip. He
Yeah.
does not come to strip.
Exactly.
In a thong.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So then he takes requests
For
from
certain
the
songs.
audience,
Yeah.
and so he whips the songs.
What song would you want?
Single ladies.
Oh, the
Single ladies.
Oh,
Oh, the
and he does the dance.
And
So he's like whipping and like doing like the
Yeah, he's like, oh, the whippy ladies. Oh, the whippy ladies. And it's so funny. He adds the word whip in it. It's really funny.
Okay, so if he wasn't to do a song that he's already done, if he was to do like your favorite song, would it be like what, Panic at the Disco?
Yeah.
What would be your dream
My
Jacques the
dream-
Ripper song?
Jacques the Whipper.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
spot.
Yeah, I gotta think about this.
What if he asks you?
I don't know.
Hosier.
What if he comes, huh?
Hosier. Too sweet.
Too sweet. Yeah.
Okay. yeah.
Turn it into a
Take, take me to church would also be hilarious.
Oh, yeah, take me
because
to
it'd be
church.
very dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh no. I gotta check my Spotify.
I'd want to
Hold
see
on.
him do something silly like Down with the Sickness, even though I don't like that song.
He has done it. It has been done. There's also always a guy there that screams, "Play Slayer!"
Yeah.
Slayer man. Yeah. He's-
On his website, it literally says, "I will not play Slayer."
and
That's
he
going to
also,
be me. That's all I'm going to be like,
he also doesn't do, "Will you whip Freebird?" no.
Yes.
He will not do Freebird. I don't know.
12-minute song.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that one 7-minute Metallica song, too.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Stairway to Heaven's Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
Sure. I'll take your word for
There
it.
is one, and people always... I don't know. Not Purple Rain. What is that stupid song?
Yeah.
I don't know. That really stupid song.
Dumb.
It's all dumb. I'm excited to like be fully dressed in layers and like cool colors and corsets and boobs out.
Yes.
Mead. I think mead will be gross though.
I don't even know what mead is.
It's honey liquor. So
Yeah.
they
I'm
ferment
not gonna
honey.
have that.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
To answer your question, Gravedigger by Livingston. Livingstone. I dance to it and I really like it and it's very dramatic and I feel like it could be like whoosh. And
Is that 1 foot in the grave
Yeah.
song? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the girls wanted me to do a little fire routine for it. One hand in the something is when you light your hand up. I just remember that lyric. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that song as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
That's the one that I would want him to play, I think.
Okay. How many followers does he have on Instagram? Like, is like,
He's
got millions on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah, he's huge. Hold on, I'm looking on Instagram.
Okay, I'll do TikTok.
Okay.
yeah, I'm like, what's the chance of messaging him and him possibly replying?
I think
How
slim
do
to
you
none.
spell?
Jaque.
Yep, there it is.
Yes. Jacques Weber.
Come on. Give me the bars. I got one bar down here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's got 3.7 million on
Oh, fuck, man.
with 113.6 million likes.
That is hilarious.
Okay, just for people in the crowd, not in the crowd, oh shit, I don't even know if I can get it to play. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Will It Whip.
Will it whip?
He does D&D stuff.
He does.
Musical whipping. There we go.
Musical whipping. On Facebook, he's got 816. Oh, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
How many does he have on Instagram? I'm like, I want to know what platform he'll most likely reply on.
I am ashamed at how much of this I remember.
He's not gonna reply.
Right. My pants, yes, they're so tight. Giving all the English people a fright. Cause I'm the one, Jacques Whipper. Wait, double time it. I can grab my whips as fast as I can. In these pants, my butt's a 10.
Yes. Anyway, so that's what it is, and it's going to be hilarious. And obviously, the stuff he's said numerous times, like the stuff that you see on TikTok, is not the total act. But if
Yeah.
he put everything on TikTok, then nobody would come to see him.
Yes.
Well, it's the same with comedians.
Yes.
Actually, Roxy Delight is the one who taught me that, because I was just like, I seen her dance once. She featured here, and I'm like, oh my god, I have so much to learn from her. I was a new dancer. Go to her Instagram, and there's fuck all of her performances. There's just a little bit of the beginning. I'm like, yeah, because you have to bring people in, and that's something. Actually, I think the like people who do the opposite, like Onyx, Brie Vibes, stuff like that, they put their whole show out there.
Yeah.
Because they have such a fucking caliber of a show that they have a million different things to show, and with algorithm. You know, you don't see it all anymore. But I do believe that like you should keep a little mystery to it.
100%.
Because then it's like, no, trust me, you gotta see her show. It's insane.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're traveling all the time, you do have to prove yourself online. And be like, you book me, look what I can do.
Yeah.
I feel like it's 50-50. We almost need like a demo reel that we can send to the people that do the bookings for the bars and stuff and be like, hey, look, I know this is what you see online, but look at all this cool shit I actually do.
Yeah.
Especially with the stuff that we do in Naked and whatnot. Like most of our aerials, it's hard to get footage of because we are
Really
easy nude.
Or nude adjacent.
Nude adjacent.
Or topless, at least.
All right, so we're going to, what is it called? Colorado.
Colorado.
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. I'm going to try and hit up all the graveyards before you guys get there. I'm going early because of border problems and yeah. But they'll let me through. I'm sure. They'd be such assholes.
Yeah, right?
Can you imagine?
I will fist fight TSA.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, I won't. I am non-confrontational.
Yeah.
I will just cry in the airport. It's fine. Maybe they'll take pity on me.
But you haven't had problems like when you went to New Orleans with your moms. You didn't have problems, right?
Well, we had problems like they stopped and they were like, none of this stuff on your file makes sense. I'm obviously not going to open that can of worms, but from the last time I talked with Darcy, I found out was actually written on my file, and they they as in that one specific TSA agent tried to charge me and put a charge on my account as that I did get caught doing prostitution.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's no paperwork here. What the hell? They said that you got caught. And I was like, nope, here's the paperwork I have. It was all improperly in there. I told them the story. Me and my mom waited about 2 hours, 20 minutes ish.
But you said that they had already knew you were coming, right?
They knew I was coming. They knew I was flagged because they wanted to know why I was trying to cross the border when I was barred. And I was like, I wasn't barred. I was dismissed, and here's my paperwork. And they're like, none of this makes sense.
Yeah.
I told them the story. They listened to, I think, 20 minutes of the recorded footage.
Yeah,
and
what you're saying.
Yeah, and they just said that's all we had to hear. Please leave a complaint. This
Did
isn't
you
normal.
end up doing that?
Yes, I have my waiver form, and that's actually something I want my ex's help with because he went to school for writing and he could write so professionally. So this Sunday, I'm either writing it out and someone else is spell checking it for me, but for my waiver, that's the only thing I have to send in.
Okay.
Yeah, the complaints have been sent in and everything like that. So I'm going to send in for my waiver. They should still let me through no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any, like, there was nothing actually
Yeah,
that
no real
happened.
charges.
Yes, and they removed that. And then they said, like, you should be okay just for your own sanity. Apply for a waiver because it'll make it faster. You won't have to be here for 2 hours. And that's what I'm going to tell them, too. And that's what I'm going to tell them is that I'm going with a bunch of friends who I don't want flagged at the border either. Because why would I ruin, and it's like, what, Mariah's birthday or something like that. So why would I ruin someone's birthday, get them flagged, make them sit 2.5 hours, possibly miss the flight.
Yeah, exactly.
At least with this, if I did miss my flight, I could just rebook
for the next day when we're all going to actually be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm not going to make 5 or 6 women sit around for that time. And then that's how long it took for just me.
Yeah.
So they'd probably also take, as soon as they found out that we're all dancers, would probably take every single one of you back for questioning and we'd be there for 7 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's no point of adding on to that. And that's only if they feel like being a jerk.
Yes.
Yeah. Which can happen.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Am I really doing this?
Okay. Oh, shit. Is this real life?
I did this for Stripper Olympics when I did my nun set. And
Yeah.
so many came off and like threw at people and they thought it was like part of the show.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Better glue. Better problems.
Right?
What color is everyone wearing for the Renaissance Fair?
Renaissance fair.
I don't know. Green, black, red.
Green, purple, black, off-white, maybe?
All together?
No, I don't know. Those are the options.
I mean, if we're there all day, we should bring outfit changes. We're going to have a van.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we are going to get a van. We can just go, I have to step into the dressing room.
Yeah.
Is there any like competitions that we can do or anything like that?
Yeah.
I know I'm not doing jousting.
I also will not be jousting. I'm allergic to horses.
I was like, competitions for what? I don't know. I'm hoping there's archery. I really hope there's archery.
I would really like to do some archery.
I feel
axe
like
throwing.
that's got to be there.
Axe throwing, yeah.
There's usually like archery, axe throwing, that kind of stuff.
This is one of the biggest Renaissance fairs in the world, or
In the United States.
Yeah, in the United States. It's like a whole town. The whole town is based on this Renaissance
when
fair.
you look it up, the
Yeah.
only pictures of the town are of the
Yeah.
Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
And it's like for an entire month. They put on the Renaissance Fair for a whole ass fucking month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What other famous Renaissance Fair performers are there?
Oh, there was a whole bunch. There was like circus acts, and I think there was like a sword swallowing act.
Ooh, hell yeah.
I do think there were fire performers, but I'm not expecting much because I've seen some pretty cool fire shows. I think there was an aerialist, but I'm not sure. There was like 2 pages full of all of the different acts and experiences.
And it goes on every single day.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Do you think that you guys are going to want to do like that every day or no?
I think it's going to be like get as much done in one day, see if there's anything that we like really, really missed. And if not, then like go do other stuff. Yeah, go shopping in Colorado Springs or something. Is that-
Strippers.
Yep.
Strippers or museums or
Yeah.
what else is in Colorado? South Park?
South Park is in Colorado, yeah.
Like the South Park?
The South Park, yes, is in Colorado.
South Park.
There's also Casa Bonita, which is from South Park. We can go have lunch at Casa Bonita.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's in Denver, and that's not where we're going. And it's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
3.5
that's right.
hour
Yeah,
drive.
yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
Just for some South Park jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like South Park. at this, everybody.
Ooh.
Cool.
I got this part from Shein.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
you added that.
Yes.
Fuck, those are cool as shit, dude.
I know.
How long is that going to last?
On the floor? A long time.
Oh, on the floor.
None of them have broken. They also have like little things that slide in here. So you like hammer it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I want some of those.
Are those just going to
I can show you the link. You
Yeah.
get silver, rose gold, or gold.
Perfect. Those are beautiful.
I originally found my first ones off of a pair of shoes at Goodwill and then just ripped it off and put on the other pair of shoes, the matte ones that I have like this. And then, yeah, I've eventually found it on Shein. There's everything on Shein. God, I love
Everything's
Shein.
on
Yeah, I
Shein.
know, right?
Wish they didn't do child labor, 'cause fuck.
Yeah.
Just love it there.
I wish they didn't suck because their products are good.
Yeah. But that's also where we're getting all of our stuff for the Renaissance Fair.
Yes.
Renaissance.
Indeed.
I want to go win a flail. I want to bring home a flail.
What's a flail?
Stick, chain, spiky ball,
Oh, yes, okay.
a flail.
A flail. A weapon.
I think
Gigi uses
actually-
one of those in her little
Kill Bill show.
Yeah.
I also think that technically, if it has the spikes on the ball, it's called a morning star. Or a morning star is just the spiky ball on a stick. I don't really remember.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing. If it is made out of something other than plastic, you ain't getting it through the border.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's a weapon.
Yeah.
What about putting it in your under?
No.
I don't
Because
think...
didn't you bring back swords and stuff like that?
Yeah, when I went to Japan, you could bring back swords, but it was recommended that you ship them back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could ship it back to
I'm
yourself.
sure I could ship it
That'd be
back.
heavy.
Well, if I win it in a jousting tournament,
Which you won't do.
which
'cause
I
you're
will
allergic
not
to horses.
do, but I will take my prize.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to take pictures on a horse.
Just cracking over there, sweet talking the knights.
Yeah.
Hey,
big
strong,
boy.
shiny man.
I'm definitely when we go to the witch trials and they're like, it's
Yeah.
time to burn a witch. I'm gonna like whisper under my breath like, shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna look at us though. There's no way that they're gonna be like, it's the witch trials. Everyone's gonna be like,
Yeah.
I wonder who it could be.
Oh, I don't know.
I hope that the witch trials are like an audience-based thing.
Yeah, I kind of.
And I hope they choose us.
I hope they.
I
choose
think
us
it is.
too.
I feel like it's one of those like humiliation, put your head in the plank things.
Yeah.
the stocks.
The
yeah.
stocks. Yeah.
But she's a witch.
We were talking about this last night. The thing that I really want, I want to go on the rack just for the back crack. Like if they have a rack and they'll fucking crank that shit to crack my back, sold.
Oh,
Please do it.
Please put
where's
me on
the
the rack.
medieval torture museum? Is that there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Because
You
if
don't
that
want to
is,
know what's there, what's not there? The Titanic Museum, and that makes me sad.
They have a Titanic museum
They
there?
have 4 Titanic museums in the United States, and I so badly want to fucking go. It's insane.
It's there though?
no, it's
No,
not
it's not in
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, okay.
They have one in Chicago.
Chicago,
Why?
New York.
Sorry, but why?
Because it's like, so you get to be a character from the actual ship, and then you go through, and it's all of these things, and you get to like lay in the beds and do all the things, and then at the end you get to figure out if you've lived or died.
They have something like that in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan with the tunnels where you
Oh,
you become one of the people under the tunnels trying to either immigrate or you're trying to illegally get booze through Canada.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
And you go in like Al Capone's real office and everything. You can sit in his chair and whatnot. Al Capone? That's him, right?
Chapo? I don't know.
Al
It's-
Capone was like a big gangster.
Yes, he's the one who did booze. El Chapo was
drugs.
Cocaine.
coke. Yeah.
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 Yeah, El Chapo is also like
Still alive.
Spanish. Yeah, he's also Spanish. Al Capone was
El
like,
Chapo's not alive.
Yes, he is, and he's in prison in Colorado. Ask me how I know that. Please ask me how I know
How
that.
do you know that?
Because when I was in Mexico, I talked to one of the prison guards who works in there and has literally met him.
Isn't it his son
No.
that's still alive?
No, he's only like 70 years old. Dude, this
Really?
only started happening in like the 90s.
What?
Yeah.
I thought
my
he got
God.
shot up.
Nope. He's been shot numerous times.
Like shot.
Chapo.
Chop. Oh. Yeah. His birthday is one day after yours.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's
What's
still
his
alive.
real name? Joaquin Archibaldo Guzman
Yes.
Loera. Very good then.
Yeah.
Former drug lord. Very good.
Yeah, he's still in prison there.
Doesn't he have like a really awesome suite and stuff too?
Probably.
Yeah, so he is in ADX Florence, Colorado, United States.
Do you want to?
In 2019, he was found guilty of a number of criminal charges related to his leadership of the
Sinaloa
cartel. Was sentenced to life imprisonment and incarcerated in ADX, Florence, Colorado. But yeah, we went to do this thing. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was cenotes. It was swimming something, and it was just us and this family of 4. And we started talking to the dad about like the states and their like presidential election and stuff that was coming up at that time. Yeah. And I asked him what he did, and he seemed like kind of hesitant. The wife answered, and she did, I don't know, like counting or something like that. And I was like, oh, cool. And then he said, I work for the government. Oh, I think that's how it came up, because he's like, oh, I work for the government. I was like, oh, nifty. Let's talk about that. Yeah. We're on a 2-hour drive with nothing better to do. And then it came out in conversation later on that he was a prison guard, and he had worked all over Colorado, and he actually was like assigned to this dude. Cool. And I was like, how is he? He was like, surprisingly well kept. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, he just doesn't really care. Yeah. He's like, he has his minions do everything for him, and he eats and sleeps. And I was like, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, you can't really go into prison with that much of a, you know, yeah. And not be treated like a fucking king by everyone else.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I thought, that's what I thought. I was like, isn't he dead? And he's like, no, live and kicking. And I was like, crazy.
Was it his son who recently got shot up then? Because it wasn't
something happened with the family. I don't know if it was his son or his wife or something that happened.
Ooh, that's going to be so pretty there.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so I hope you guys had some... His face is smushed away.
You're correct. Guzman's eldest son, Edgar, known as
Edgar
El Chapito, was shot dead with an AK-47 in the parking lot of a shopping mall.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you, we're fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a date. Oh, it says January 6, 2010.
2010. I thought it was like over COVID.
No, November 27, 2023. 39-year-old Eduardo Esco was one of the 2 men found dead in the industrial stretch of Willowbrook.
Was it El Chapo was caught, and that's what I'm thinking of?
Maybe.
That happened in 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense then. Because I'm like, I remember it being like COVID-ish times.
Yeah.
That something happened with El Chapo, and then I watched a documentary. And yeah. Well, hope you guys learned how to treat a woman. A little bit of El Chapo, and we're the coolest Renaissance fairs in the United States of America.
If you ever wonder how our conversations go nightly, it's exactly like that.
This is exactly what we talk about all the time.
Yeah. Basically, every time I invite friends over, I'm like, let's regurgitate everything we bitched about all week.
Right? Yeah. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited, speaking of inviting friends over, I'm really excited to see how Anya's week goes in Lethbridge.
She said it was okay. It's slow season everywhere.
Yeah, but she's enjoying it.
I didn't get that deep.
Yeah, I didn't get that deep.
We were mostly talking about the
I just feel
Instagram thing.
Yeah, I feel bad when I message her every day, like, hey, how is it? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, what is it like down there?
Honestly, I feel bad every time you message me, because I'm always like, I should be asking a question back.
No.
I do the same thing. Like, if somebody asks me a question, I'm like, do I ask them back? Do they want me to ask them? Is that why they asked me? Should I ask them? But if I ask them now, does it seem like I'm trying too hard?
Yeah.
Welcome to autism. Right? And especially with... Because we've all had friendships like that where honestly they kind of treat you a little bit like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and then you start to wonder what a real friendship is, and like if you're contacting them enough, what your responsibility as a friend. Like if you feel pressure in any way to be acting a certain way or be talking to certain people a certain way,
except for our snap streak, you will feel the pressure. Yeah, I will message you till you respond.
I'm fine with that. It's you know, I've been in friendships where it's like, oh fuck, she see me talking to someone that I work with, I might have to fight them later or something, or I didn't message her for 2 days instead of her being understanding, she's gonna be upset.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, you know, Megan called me today. She hasn't contacted me for 3 days. I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, I know you're gonna call me back.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the calls. Yeah, as long, like I'll know when something's up when you have my accounts blocked, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, yo. But I'm sick of sitting in anxiety with friends. You know, like we're friends, and I'm gonna believe we're friends until I believe otherwise, and that's by being blocked.
Until you tell me otherwise.
Yes, exactly. And I don't do the mind reading anymore. We shouldn't do the mind reading anymore.
We are 30.
And we're busy, and we're tired, and we're exhausted, and we're depressed, and it's finally sunshine, and we might be laughing. Collective sigh.
The sunshine this week is probably the only thing saving my mental health.
Absolutely.
Straight up. I didn't even wear a jacket here today.
Neither did I.
Oh yeah, too. Same with my my Kelowna friends. Like, dude, it's plus 11 here. I'm like, it's plus 11 here too. They're like, oh, never mind then. I was rubbing your face. I'm like, nope, you're not rubbing shit in my face.
I know. I even seen one of the girls that's there today. She was like posted. She's like, beach day, and I was like, you know what? I was just saying to her on the way out. It's supposed to be. Actually, let's do this real time.
Throw things.
Next week, Sunday 9, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. Next Friday, catch my ass on my motorbike. Catch me.
But it's first
speeding.
spring.
What?
It's false spring.
It's fall spring. It's the first spring.
That's fair.
So we got 3 more.
And in false spring number 1, catch me outside on my motorcycle.
I am getting on Tuesday. My hearse is up and running too,
Right.
so I can't judge whatsoever. Yeah.
I know it's fall spring, and I know that I will only be able to get one ride in, but I don't need to winterize my bike or anything like that because I just keep it in my semi-heated garage. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. I literally can start it right now, pull it out, and now my street, it's like melted a whole path, so I can actually make it out of my street onto like the main road.
My street was so bad that, no joke, if I had to go up onto sidewalks to pull in because the ruts were so bad that if you try, you can't. Your car just stays in the rut. Yeah. That, or you have to like go around and then drive on the other sidewalk and then come across the driveway.
Yep.
So bad. I don't know how the city doesn't have that under control.
Oh, they don't care
Too
about
many
us.
streets. Yeah.
Too many streets. Too many people. Let's cut funding for everything. Population's going up. Let's cut funding.
Yeah,
No more
exactly.
nurses. No city workers.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Is
What
there
else
new?
would you do?
There's a new bat flu that killed 40 people within like the first week of them being sick. Yeah.
That's fine.
No more nurses. We don't
It's
need
just
them.
bat flu.
Yeah,
Bat
exactly.
flu. Another different bat flu.
Yes.
Ah,
That's what they say.
no.
I don't believe them.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Hope you all
be
learned
here.
something. I promise that every little bit of bitching was not about one specific ex. Just a lot of
Emotions.
Accumulated.
pent up frustrations about dating as someone who gets told one thing and
That gets told that they are the most amazing human to ever grace this planet and then is treated.
Not
Not
accordingly.
like
Yes.
yeah, like just some chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not just some chick. No chick is just some chick. None of us are just some chick.
Right?
Your crew
Unless-
fucking cracking.
Unless that is agreed upon,
Sure.
that I will be just some chick, and that is what we're going with.
Yeah.
On a very, very casual, bi-weekly basis.
Yes.
I will never be just some chick.
Yes.
Accurate.
Be safe. Wear a
a
helmet. Wear a condom. Tip your dancers in February.
Please.
Don't be a dummy. Come on the tummy.
We're all sterile.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Be safe. We're gonna wear. Tip your dancers. Tip your bartenders. Love you. Bye. Bye. Oh, my ex texted me.